Hey guys, what's going on? It's me at CMPULS3, and I am bringing you guys the winner bracket round 2 matchup of the 2K King of the Ring CMPULS versus SMACKTALKS. A fun little fact about this that you guys might want to hear about before we get started is that me and SMACKTALKS actually played a match before this. And we ended up disconnecting like right near the end of the match. So we had to restart this completely. So at this point, we had kind of seen both of our play styles, you know, a little bit. Like we kind of scouted each other out in that last match. And if you guys want to see that other match before I guess we got disconnected. If you guys want to see that, I can actually upload that, and I'll just show you guys. I'll make it unlisted or whatever. Or if you guys want me to make it public, I can make it public and just show you guys the match that we had beforehand. But it was definitely interesting. But going into this one, like I said, we kind of knew each other a little bit, which kind of made this a little more interesting. I think it definitely made it a little more interesting. You'll see throughout the thing how we played each other out here. It was pretty cool. But right there, I actually audibly said, "What the fuck?" I was so confused. I had no idea how he hit that high knee. There was it skipped the animation between the last move and the high knee, because I got up and I was ready to do a move, but it just went straight into the high knee. I was like, no way, dude. I could not believe that just happened. But he actually gets the upper hand in the beginning of this match. When you compare it to the other match that we had, I actually had the upper hand. So like I said, coming into here, he actually knew exactly what I was going to do, and he took advantage of it, man. He took advantage of it, like a smart player would do. Oh, yeah, if you guys want to check out SMACKTALKS, if you don't already know who SMACKTALKS is, there'll be a link in the description you guys can check out. As you can see right here, he's just stomping away. Very smart. It's also, I don't think that the kicks are cheap or anything. I think that's a legit strategy. I mean, I do it too, so the only thing that I think is cheap that, of course, SMACKTALKS doesn't do, but I've played a couple people beforehand, where people go outside of the ring and they literally just taunt the whole time. I mean, they'll taunt the entirety of the count, and then they'll come back in the ring and, they'll be busted out with like 100%. I think in the next game they should probably look at something like that, like maybe only be able to taunt a couple times outside the ring to just stop people from spam taunting. But as you see, we're going to take this man to Suplex City. You knew. I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm taking him to Suplex City. You know what I mean? We're going to see some suplexes in this match. You're going to get some of that work. I'm gonna show you a little bit of them suplexes here. I think I try to go for it again right there, but he reverses out of it. And as you can see right here, this is a problem that I actually had the entirety of this match, and it goes to show how good of a player he is, where he caught me off guard with these moves. I went for, you see where his reversal stocks are down there, and he only had one, and he used it. Okay, so he's out of reversal stocks, and all I had to do, even though I had a regenerating bar, all I had to do was reverse one move, and I would have had full advantage where he couldn't reverse anything for at least a good 30 seconds. The SMACKTALKS, it actually, I think, happens a couple more times in this match, where SMACKTALKS will go in with no reversals, and I'll end up not reversing, and he'll have the upper hand. And it actually happens a couple of times. But as you see, we're going back to Suplex City. We're gonna go down here. But that was something that I could not, for some reason, I just could not get myself in check. I legit just couldn't do it. Every time that he would get up and he would have no reversal stocks, he'd take that chance. It would always pay out and it would work for him. But he just took me out with that beast lariat. JBL just jumped out of his seat over there on commentary. But as you can see, as we live across the globe from each other, we did have a little connection issue right there. But overall, I don't think we had any like super bad lag spikes other than that. And then the one time we disconnected before, but we actually tested the pin system beforehand to make sure that neither of us were going to get messed up over the pin system being off because of the connection. Because when you're playing across the globe from somebody, you can expect to have some issues. But it actually went pretty smooth, so we made sure beforehand everything was good. SMACKTALKS going to take advantage here, trying to go for that spinny spine buster, and I said, not today, baby. Not today. I'm Brock Lesnar. I'm going to take this man back to Suplex City. I told him beforehand. We were messing each other beforehand. I said, man, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be a nice guy. I got this ticket beforehand. I can give it to you when we play. It's a ticket to Suplex City. So I bought it for him. He had to buy it himself. I got it for him. I'm a nice guy. That's what I do. But as you can see right here, he's just on the outside right now, trying to work up a reversal stock. Smart move. You know, it's something that you have to kind of look out for is when someone plays as Triple H or someone with a roll to the outside, which we'll both take advantage of in this match. You have to watch out for that, because if you get someone down to low reversal stocks, they can always just roll to the outside and, you know, wait it out, which is a smart thing to do, because if you're trying to go at Brock Lesnar when he has 2 reversal stocks and you have none, you are going to have a bad time. Here we go. We going back to Suplex City. We ain't ever leave. We just took a little break. But I think I'm taking full advantage of him right now, which of course, I mean, we're gonna both have those kind of points in this match where we're kind of going at each other, we're getting our stuff in, and then, you know, he'll get his stuff in and stuff like that. It's kind of like an actual WWE match, weirdly enough. You know, if you watch Monday Night Raw, it seems like the formula right now is to kind of let someone get their stuff in, then you get your stuff in. Well, I guess it kind of always has been, but sometimes they're better at blurring the lines than just, you know, you get 2 minutes, I get 2 minutes. Then we'll go into the final sequence. You know what I mean? It's sometimes they're better at blurring the lines, but it's been pretty obvious lately that that's the sequence. But it actually kind of works out like this in this match. Not too much back and forth as much as it's I'm gonna beat your ass for a minute and then you're gonna beat my ass for a minute. Kind of just works out like that. But right here, I'm just waiting it out. I'm trying to get stamina back up, which is a big issue with the entirety of my matches in general, which is something I'm trying to work on. Is my stamina control is really bad. Like, I start doing damage, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this man down, I'm gonna start doing this big damage. And I said this in the last video, and I still haven't fixed that issue. I've been trying, but my stamina goes down. I have to wait it out a little bit. But right now, I'm a full bar ahead of SmackTalks right now. He's already down to his red. I'm still in yellow here. I got half a bar yellow, but I was not ready for this, and I was like, no! When he hit the foul driver, man. I mean, you know, since WWE banned it, whenever I see it in the game, I'm still like, man, this is, you know, he's about to take me out legit. Like, he's trying to just delete me off the game. He's gonna give me the crotch chop. He ain't gonna give me the rapid fire chops. If there's one thing that if I could ever, like, I'm like, what do you want in the next game? What's the biggest thing you want? All right, you guys remember that match with Triple H at the Royal Rumble and he eliminated Roman Reigns? I want that exact animation where Triple H just rapid fire chops. I'm doing it in real life right now, by the way. I'm sitting in my chair doing the rapid fire chops. You have to have it in the game, man. Good Lord. I mean, it has to be exactly like that. It has to be the exact animation. You got to get Triple H to come in there and mocap that rapid fire chop animation. Like, that was just incredible. But as you can see, he's going to roll to the outside again. He's running a little bit out of stamina. I'm taking advantage of the situation right now. You know, sometimes this is a smart move to go to the top rope, but I took full advantage of it. Now, right here, I was like, please jump. Please, for the love of God, jump. But SmackTalks, you know, he ain't going to jump. I mean, let's be honest, he ain't going to jump right here. You know what I mean? He ain't jumping. But I went for the lift. I was going to try to do the F5 right here. I was like, yeah, this could probably put him away. But he actually reversed. You know, a lot of people don't have the wherewithal to reverse out of the lift. So he actually did it. I mean, that was his chance. That was his big chance right there to take advantage. And he did it. He definitely did it. And now we're both sitting at about, let's see, he's got one finisher. I got two finishers, which is something I tried to do in this game, was just try to stay ahead in all aspects, you know what I mean? Like, just try to stay a step ahead of my opponent, you know, make sure I'm doing everything right. But this match was ridiculously tough. Like, honestly, it was absolutely ridiculous. I actually reversed out of there right there. I don't know how many times I've ever reversed out of a lift, but that's definitely one of the times that I'm going to remember because I go straight to the F5, which he reverses. Smart to use the two reversal stocks. If there was ever a time to use two reversal stocks, it is during an F5 when you are in red bar health. But then I dragged this man back in. I said, you ain't going out there. I said, this man ain't going nowhere. I'm going to make sure he gets back in this ring. I'm going to set your ass back up. I'm going to hit this F5. You are going to go down right now. See ya. But here's what's scaring me right now, right? Here's what's scaring me. I'm going to go for the pin here, right? I'm going to go for the pin. He has two finishers. I already know that he's going to kick out. Like, it doesn't matter what happens. He's going to use resiliency right here, right? But he doesn't use resiliency. He legit just kicks out of it. And he's left with two finishers. And I'm like, oh, God, help me. Because as you can see, I'm in red bar health too. I'm in red bar health too. We're both sitting at two reversal stocks. That was a last-ditch effort clothesline. I'm just like, oh, no, no, no. I have to work my way back up here. I have to figure out something. Right there, I was like, no, please, no. Hits me with the pedigree. Ah! Man, I knew that. Oh my God! When I started swinging those fists, you could just feel feel through the screen right then how nervous I was. I saw him with the two finishers. I just started swinging fists right here. I was like, oh no. Yes! And I kick out of the pedigree. And I was like, oh my God, that was an incredible moment right there. I kick out of the pedigree. I'm ready to get back up. I'm ready to get back in this match. I get a good amount of percentage off that. Smack Talk is relentless. This man goes off the ropes, throws me in the air, hits me with the catching pedigree. I was like, oh God, please stop the bleeding. Stop the bleeding. I was like, this is it, man. This is it. Ah, that's not it. Triple H is just in dismay right now, man. Triple H just doesn't even know what to do. Back-to-back pedigrees gives me a huge percentage boost right here, right? Like, it just gives me a huge percentage boost. So I'm at 78% right now. I got almost a full bar of stamina, but Triple H is actually ahead of me in the health right now. But I'm ahead in the reversal stock. So I feel like I'm actually ahead right now. I'm feeling good. I just kicked out of 2 pedigrees, including a catching one. I'm feeling freaking good, man. So as you can see here, look at that. He goes for the reversal. That was his last reversal stock. If I would have reversed that, it would have been a completely different ball game because he couldn't reverse. But for some reason, Smack Talks he had my number on that, man. He just had my number. Thankfully, right here, he goes for the grapple. I can see I think he had the same thing that I had where I was getting super nervous. And he went for the quick grapple, and I backed up and just hit the kick, and it just ended up working out. That was just crazy. But I got my signature right here. He's got 1 reversal stock, so that scared me a little bit. Thankfully, I went for the move to try to throw him off, and he took the bait for that. That ended up being good, you know. I still have my signature. He's got no reversal stocks. If I can get up, which I do, and I reverse, smart move. This is so smart of him. So smart of him to get on the outside. He knows he has no reversal stocks. He knows I have a signature. It was smart. The fact that he was even able to get away, that was lightning speed right there. But I give this man no remorse. He got in before that reversal stock came back, and I'm going to take his ass to Suplex City. You going down. Got him. Oh, 1 more for the boys in the back. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, baby. All right, so now I'm sitting at 1 finisher, right? He's at 95%. I know if I go for this finisher, if I go for this pin, this man's going to get that signature, and then he's going to get that finisher, okay? So what I'm going to try to do is I'm just going to go for it anyways. I'm like, I got to go for it. It's the end of the match. I can't be worrying about statistics. I can't be worrying about numbers. I got to put it up to my boy Brock. Hit him with the catching F5. Flip this man over. I'll take my rightful spot. Nah, man, that's it. That's what I'm saying, bro. This match was, my heart was like, I'm pretty sure it was beating at like 600 beats per second. Okay, this thing was out of control at this point. I am so nervous at this point that I don't even know what's happening. Okay, I put it all in Brock. Okay, I was like, I'll do the catching finisher. We got this. We'll finish him right now. This man goes for the spine buster right there. Oh my God, if I didn't have enough stamina for that ring out, I don't even know. But I come back in the ring. I have more reversal stocks. I'm going to take a head. But let me talk about that F5. I go for the F5 knowing that he's going to get the signature in the finisher, okay? That was a risk I took, and that did not pay off. But the risk I took afterwards of coming back in the ring so fast after he did the I can't think of the name right now. The spine buster. I just completely lost myself. Was totally risk equal reward there. Like that was totally, it worked out in the end. And as you can see right there, on that last clip where I end up just hitting him with the release German, right there, I wait for him. I'm playing bait at this point. Like I could have got up from that at any point, right? I could have got up from that knee at any point. But I ended up baiting him to try to get back in the ring to catch me because I don't know if he thought I was still in mid animation or not. But I caught him there. Ended up hitting that release German. Now I'm sitting here. I got my signature, but he's got 2 reversal stocks and a finisher. I'm scared as hell. I don't know what way this match is going to go at this point, right? I end up catching him off guard here. I thought he was going to hit the R2 and go for the reversal on the signature. Probably a smart move that he didn't, because if he did, he would have no reversal stocks and I would have a finisher. But at the same time, he could have maybe hit a finisher on me. It was really up in the air on what's going to happen there. But I think at this point, I don't want to go for the finisher right away. So I was thinking to myself, I'll just taunt a little bit, you know. I'll just taunt a little bit, do some moves. I don't want to go for the finisher right away because I'm scared he'll reverse it. He has so many reversal stocks. I'm scared as hell, man. I don't know what's going on. Like I said, at this point, my eyes are like, I'm just sitting here, help, help. I was so scared, man. But You know, I don't think scared's the right word. I guess nervous. I just, you know, anything can happen in these games, man. Especially when you're in a competitive atmosphere. Like, you make one mistake and someone takes advantage of it, you're going to be seeing stars for a good while. You know what I mean? So, me and Triple H, we're sitting at one finisher each. I'm thinking to myself, if he catches me off guard, I got 4 reversal stocks and I have 1 finisher left. And I was like, I haven't used resiliency yet, so I can still use resiliency. So I'm like, okay, I think we're pretty good, you know what I mean? Like, we're pretty set off pretty well. I'm at 69%, 80% sitting on the reversal stocks. We're looking pretty right now. But he's still got that finisher. That's something to look out for, as always. But we're just beating this man in the ground right now. We're just trying to stock up here, trying to get a little bit of that. I'm sitting close, 96%. You know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to play with this man a little bit. You know, if I'm sitting high on percentage like that, I'm going to try to do some stuff here. He goes for the reversal. Once again, I cannot reverse. And he hits the pedigree. He hits the pedigree. I got no health. He goes for the pin here. I'm waiting for resiliency to pop up. I have no resiliency. I was like, I don't know. It's like, no way. Did I just kick out of that? I legit had a That's So Raven moment. I was looking at the screen, all of a sudden go, and all of a sudden, bam, I know exactly where it's going to be. I hit that, and I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, he's at 48%. I have a signature. I'm about to have 2 finishers. It's looking good for your boy. Good God almighty. I was freaking out, dude. I was like, this is just looking so good right now. This is looking so good right now. This man's he's got 1 reversal stock, about to have 2. I knew if I went for the finisher, well, actually, I was thinking to myself right here, if I go for the finisher right now, he's got 2 reversal stocks, and he could, you know, he can mid-move reverse it. So what I was thinking was, I'll try to do a catch-and finisher. But he ends up going on the outside, and he goes to the ropes. I'm like, oh, frick. You know what I mean? Like, oh, God. But I end up getting him back in the ring. Like I said, I was still contemplating if I wanted to do it right there because, as you see, he had a chance to reverse. But thankfully, he didn't reverse because he knew it. I'm thinking in my head, he knew that I had another finisher, and he wanted to reverse it. I put him down with the F5. 1, 2, 3. And CMPULS is going to the semifinals of the 2K King of the Ring. Remember, if you're talking about it on Twitter, hashtag TeamPulse, hashtag 2KKOTR, people. That's right, baby. Semifinals, here we go. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember, if you did, to leave a like. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already for more of that WWE goodness on my channel. And I will see you guys on the next video. See ya.
CMPULS is the best. Yes, he is. Click the subscribe button. Yes, you know you want to. Yes, you do. Click it today.